Right then, if you are avoiding YouTube because you don't like the sound of your voice or you don't like how you look, you are probably not going to like what you are about to hear, because I'm going to tell you what I think is the truth of the matter. It's nothing to do with what's happening out there. It's all to do with the person you see when you look in the mirror. So bear with me. Wait until the end, because we are going to crush all of this malarkey. So everything I'm about to tell you is based upon real conversations that I've had with real people and hearing their reasons why they don't want to be seen on YouTube. But firstly, let me tell you, I've been there and I still go there, and it's called being human. So take a look at my set. Is this a set? This is Audrey the aubergine. Say hello. This is not about vegetables or fruit, but I didn't get a real piece of fruit today or a vegetable. So Audrey belongs to Nami and Audrey's coming for the mix. Anyway, right. Okay, these are real things that I hear. Let me know if any of these relate to you, and we're going to bust each and every one of them. I've got bullet points here. I tell you that all the time. Some simple bullet points in huge writing because I have to wear glasses. And this is just so I don't get totally digress. I fluff my words. It's all absolutely cool. I've got a comb in my hair. Did you care? Were you judging me because I've got a comb in my hair? You might be like, what is that? Anyway, hopefully you're still here. So I don't like how I look on camera. How many of you have said I don't like how I look on camera? Has anybody ever bought from you because you look on camera? Maybe when it's like these, if you're buying something which is about image and about look, but if you're selling like a service, or if you're selling a product or transformational business, do you really want people to judge you on how you look? If they're judging you and not buying you because of how you look, they're not your people. So people are watching for value. They're not watching because of how you look. I don't care how it looks anymore. I've been down that road and I really don't care. Nobody has ever bought one of my offers and said, oh, I bought your offer because you've got a good tan. Or I bought your offer because you've got really healthy hair. No. They buy it for the transformation, for the results, for the person who's delivering it. So there you go. So that one's just an excuse. Let's bust that one. I don't like how I sound. Now, how you sound is probably not how you sound to other people. How can we make the assumption how we sound to everybody else? And again, if they're judging you on how you sound, are they your people to buy your offers? Do you want to work with somebody who's going to be nitpicking at your voice? No, you don't. So we can let that one go. Your voice is part of your uniqueness. It's what makes you. I used to cringe at my voice. I used to create a whole new different voice, especially when I was in my yoga meditation days. I used to put on this soft voice because I thought that's how I should be. And once I just started allowing myself to be who I actually am without over-analyzing or thinking about it, things got a whole lot easier. I could free my energy up for other things because I wasn't spending that energy in stress and tension because I was overthinking what people would think of my voice. This is my voice. You might like it. It might annoy you. You might not really give a shit. It's more about what I'm talking about, hey? Doesn't matter how I say it. Okay, a friend of mine recently said this. English isn't my first language. And I'm like, and? How many people have you come across online and in person with different accents? I, myself, find it really freaking inspiring. I love a bit of an accent there. And especially when they are speaking English. How inspiring is that? And yes, I fluff my words. I'm English. I fluff my words all the time. Just because English is not your first language should not be a reason not to get your voice out there and not to get seen. So if English isn't your first language, tell me how many other people do you like, or are you inspired by where English isn't their first language? Do you think they started using this as a reason not to show up? The reason is within the message. It's within the intention. It's not within the language, and it's not within the voice, and it's not within how you look. Okay, I fluff my words, I stutter, I get nervous. So do I. It makes you human. We're all human. If somebody comes on and they read a total script and it's totally perfect, I personally am not connected to that. Are you? Or would you like to connect with someone and go, oh my goodness, they make mistakes too. Oh my goodness, they don't think they're perfect. They're human. How much more relatable is that? Be human. And a great one is, just take a moment and pause. Just take a moment. You can be human and go, I forgot what I was saying. Let me just look at my notes. What's wrong with that? Do you want somebody again to work with you who knows that where you're just going to reel it off like a robot and read from a piece of paper, or you can actually have real conversations? This is about real human connections, conversations, clients, and all of that. So there you go. So we can knock that one in the park, whatever that means. I don't know what to say. Just start with one point, one simple point. You don't need a full script. I've just got bullet points. I've just got these bullet points of these reasons that people say. Maybe you are just sharing an introduction to yourself. That's one point. Maybe you are sharing one simple technique. That's one point. Say it in your way, your voice, your body language. It will get easier. So one point. Don't overcomplicate. I haven't got amazing tech. Well, I'm doing this just with my phone. I've got no speaker, no tech. Got messy. Got a drum, coffee, got my toothbrush, Percy the pig, pair of bikini bottoms. Have you judged me on this yet? So but I'm just doing it on my phone. Have you gone, oh, the quality is absolutely diabolical on this video. I am not going to watch the rest of it. Oh, the lighting is a little bit dark because the light's over here. Hopefully you haven't done that. If you have done that, then maybe you're looking for something else. I haven't got good lighting or a good backdrop. Well, you don't need to have like amazing lights everywhere. I've been there, I've done that before, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't need that. That's again an excuse. Everybody has natural lighting at some point. I think there's one place in the world where they don't. Something's popped up on my phone. See, look, how unprofessional of me is that? Something just popped up. So if you have some natural light, so I'm going to turn, you can see my mess behind me here, look, bling, on my phone. You see, natural light. There's my bedroom, there's my wardrobe, there's my shaky hand. You see how much better that is because the light is in front of me. So if you put the light behind you, so look, if I turn here, oh, I didn't realise it. You see how it's much darker? So I should have done it the other way, to be honest, but I wanted to create a messy background to show that you don't really care. So we can let that one go. Okay, so tough love reality check. They're all excuses. And the longer that you hold on to these excuses, you are justifying to yourself reasons not to go on camera, reasons not to start a YouTube channel. And the only way that you can break those excuses, and also how long have you been using all of these excuses? How much of your energy have you been putting into that? And if you can start getting into the pattern of breaking excuses, how much more energy are you going to have to actually do the things that will actually bring results? And the only way you do that is literally by breaking it and doing one uncomfortable thing at a time. It could be opening your camera and just simply introducing yourself, turning on your phone. And the more you repeat this, the easier it gets. But the more you repeat the excuses, the bigger the discomfort gets. And that's why it gets harder and harder and harder. And then we step into the world of procrastination and to different things. And then we'll find another excuse to replace all of the excuses. But I can't use that excuse anymore. So you can't use any of, well, you can do whatever the frick you want. But all of those excuses, I'm trying to show you, you don't need them. They're not valid. They're not valid excuses. Yes, it's not comfortable to do something new. Yes, it doesn't feel safe. It feels uneasy. But that is the whole point. That is how we move from step to step to step. We break patterns. So break the excuses. So, and the whole point is, nobody cares as much as you actually think. Nobody cares. if you've got makeup on, how amazing you look, what you're wearing, what's happening here. They care about what your message is, what you're saying, how you can help them, how you can support them, how you show up. And that, for me, is inspiring when somebody shows up raw, real, and as themselves. So if you're ready to stop hiding and you're ready to start showing up, drop something below in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing this very raw and real and messy as we go along. We'll do it together. It's a kind of do it together thing. Share your excuses, let's bust them together. Share your channel, let's support each other. Did you do that first freaking video? Let's celebrate. So subscribe for more messy, Mimi, magic, business, visibility, showing up, life, pigs. And that's a wrap from me and Audrey. Have a truly freaking amazing day.